Good morning, everyone. I'm going to read for you today your love reading for the spring. So we're looking at the rest of March into April, maybe the beginning of May. So looking at probably about the next 10 weeks ahead. So what is going on in your romantic life? Now I'm going to read from 3 packs of cards. So the first pack is the Solioni, so the Italian Sun and Line Tarot. Then I've got the Rider-Waite, and then a few from the playing cards to sum up at the end. Right, now I'm going to split the pack into the 3 decans. Now, if you're not sure what decan you're in for the sign, I've put the descriptions below the video. So just have a look. When your birthday falls, it will tell you where you are, 1, 2 or 3. So this is decan 1, decan 2, decan 3. Okay then, and if you like my reading, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Okay, this reading is for the sign of Aquarius for decan 1. So let's put the cards out. So I'm going to put 3 along the top, 3 in the next one. So I've got the Solioni along the top, the Rider-Waite comes next, and then we'll put 2 from the playing cards along the bottom. Okay then, now just looking at the cards, what you've got out there, Aquarius decan 1, you couldn't have picked any better cards if you're enjoying a romance. What you've got here along the top, you've got very, very romantic cards, like the cards, well, just look at that out of the pack. It starts off with the 2 of cups. That's kind of telling me that, there's a lot of friendship around this relationship as well. You're feeling as though you're really enjoying the company of someone, and you can feel it starting to develop maybe as well. It's going up a notch when you see this card. It's going a bit deeper, the feeling that you've got for them. So it's gone to a stage where you're looking forward to seeing them, and it's becoming more natural to just give them a quick ring, like you've stopped playing the games at the beginning type of thing. And it's going more. That's what it's telling you, that one. It's starting to grow. And then we've got the King of Cups. Now, that is the romantic king, or the emotions, because the cups signify emotions, you see. So we're looking at, well, generally, my experience with that card is when this one comes out, the feelings are genuine back as well. So it can show many different cards in the pack. There's lots what represent people, but this one, when I see this card come out, you always know that they've got to be genuine. Really, they're not playing any games with you. It's the way you feel is the same, really, is the way they're feeling, and their intentions towards you are good. Then we've got the Ace of Cups, which is another romance card as well. So that is the first romance card, this one. When I say the first, it's the number 1, it's the beginning of the cycle when you kind of meet them. So I kind of feel as though, you've met with someone, and it's kind of saying that it's going towards the next stage. You're kind of realising that with each other are important as well. It's becoming important for both of you. So it's a very, very nice run of cards on the top there. Now let's see where we're leading to after this. Right, now I think that this 10, now that 10 talks about it can be the end of painful situations. So I think that you've had some letdowns and some hurts in your past, and it's probably time now to look at this one, the Lover card, So again, it's bringing out relationship again. And but with the lover, that one is a major card. So it is saying that the decision what you make in this relationship will have a lasting effect. So, you know, this person, if you make this decision to go with this, then this is going to be someone who is in your life probably for a long time. Then, you know, it becomes serious, a serious relationship. And the judgment card there is giving you the decision, you know, of whether you're going to go with this. So that one says there's an important decision to make. Now with this one, it's not like you're going into things blind though, because with the judgment card, you're always kind of wise, like quite clued up. And I think what you're doing is you're weighing up this second row here is saying you're at a stage now where you're weighing up the relationship because you know that it's going to be sort of a lasting one, this. And you kind of at the beginning of the crossroads of what road to go down with it. And you are basing this, you know, you're basing this decision on past things in your life, and you've been bitten before, you know, but this is a very genuine person who has come along this time, you know, the King of Cups. But it kind of sums up with, at the end there, so you've got the Jack of Clubs and the Queen of Hearts. Now, the Jack of Clubs is, it's like the help of someone, really. So, you know, and this one, the Queen of Cups, well, she's the emotions as well. Not cups, the Queen of Hearts, which is like the cups in the tarot. So the heart is the card of or the suit of emotions as well. So what you're kind of getting is, I don't think that you're going to be able to resist. You know, when you say you're making this decision, well, you are. But, you know, you're feeling as strong for each other. And I think that Jack of Clubs is kind of saying as well, um, you kind of recognising that this person is honest and they're trustworthy. And I think what you're doing is you're thinking, you know, I can't resist. I think you're at the beginning of something stronger. So whoever's in your life now, it's just going to go more and more. So a nice reading there, Aquarius. Okay, so this one is for Aquarius, Decan 2. So 3 cards from anywhere. Okay, same with the second row. Okay, and 2 cards from anywhere on the bottom. Just do a little bit of a sum up with them. Okay then, now some major cards coming out in the top row as well. So the Magician card, very nice card to start the reading off with, because the Magician is telling me that the luck is on your side. So it looks as though this is going to be a lucky time for you where you can probably control. When I say control, you can manipulate the situation with that card, because when you think about a magician, you know, he works magic and he can work the tricks. So he's the one who can pull the wool over everyone's eyes. So it is saying that you know, you can manipulate this situation. I would say that there's something that you're given a lot of thought to, and you're trying to swing this, and it looks as though the Nine of Cups, you'll get your wish with it as well. Now, what is the situation that you're giving this thought to, and you're trying to swing your way? So this Hermit, that's when you're giving a situation deep thought. So when I say you're in isolation with it, I don't think it means that you're sitting on your own. What I think it means is that you're keeping these thoughts to yourself, but there's something that you're after, and you're trying to go the right way with this. And that one says, yeah, you're going to get your wish with it as well, and it will be really great, and it's going to guarantee you this happiness. Now, what it is, it seems to me, I think it's something to do with some kind of travelling or journey with someone. Now, when I look at things going along this way, This one is an action card, so you know it's a movement, you're doing things. That one is saying take the situation as it comes, play it wisely. Um, you know, maybe you shouldn't think too deep, but you're going to anyway. But take things as it comes. Now, this one is a movement card, and it's swift. You know, it's fast moving. Next to a chariot, it's definitely to do with some kinds of travelling, and also that ten of clubs at the bottom is another travel card to back it up as well. So the chariot there, now the chariot is also a victory card. So where you got this one up here, the magician, you know, you've got all the luck with it. This one is again, it's a major card, so it's giving you a victory. But also it's a victory that you'll be celebrating. You know, it's good, you'll like it. So I feel as though what you're doing here is you're swaying the situation towards, come on, let's go on some kind of, you know, trip away or something like that. You know, I really want to go there, let's go. And it looks as though this one is telling me that you will have the budget, there will be the money there to go on this trip. And this again is a travelling card. So it looks as though you've got to find the money to go somewhere that you really want to go. And when you get there, it will be, you know, it will be everything that you wanted as well, because there's such nice cards there. Now let's try and think where this place could be where you want to go. What I will say is I don't think it's that far away, because long haul is shown on much, you know, there's other cards where you can spot a long haul situation. But with this one, it's the chariot and the eight of wands. So I feel as though it's a little bit closer to field. So it could be maybe somewhere that you're driving to or going on the train to. You know, it could be, you know, if it is by plane, it wouldn't be somewhere that far away. Okay, then. So this next reading is for Aquarius Decan 3. So 3 from the top and 3 from the middle. Okay, and 2 at the bottom for a sum up. Okay then, right now, just having a look at the reading overall, I think that someone who is around you could, there could be secrets or you're keeping secrets. That's one thing what I'm kind of seeing around there. There is some happiness with a person though, because that's kind of coming at the bottom. But anyway, just let's have a go from the beginning. So we start off with this one, the Queen of Pentacles. And I think really, to be honest, I think that there's someone who is interested in you, but you're not really maybe as much bothered about them as what they are. So it could be that, okay, they're, you know, they're nice, but they could be seeing you a little bit more deeper than that. Because I feel as though the Queen of Pentacles is not really chasing a romance at the moment. Now what she's doing is she's looking to try and make another situation better in her life. The Four of Swords is kind of a convalescence card. It's getting something well again. And with the Pentacles being around money, I feel as though what you're doing, Aquarius, is what you're thinking is that how do I get me financial side of my life in order, or you chasing money. And I think, you know, you're more interested in that and you're getting success and some victories. That is a progression card. So it is like you're going forward in that area of your life. But there seems to be someone on the background who is kind of chasing you, really. And I feel as though all you're really interested in is maybe your working life or how to get money together. Now this one is telling me, the High Priestess, that you're very much on top of your game when you've got that one. So you know exactly what you want and what you're doing. And what you've decided to do is keep this person maybe at a bit of a distance and just let them in. you know, when you want to. So you're being like quite secretive with your plans as well. You're not revealing all. And there could be a few secrets to come your way as well. But when we get to this one, the Hermit, it is telling me that it's a well thought through situation, what you're doing. You know, so you're kind of controlling it in a way. You've got it exactly how you want it. So, but I think this person wants a little bit more than you're prepared to give them. Anyway, again, we've got a money card. The Six of Pentacles there is about spending money and having resources to spend. So it could be, you know, this person is quite happy maybe spending on you. But I think the significance of it is, as well as that, you know, it's that you're not chasing a romance at the moment. But this person will stick around, and they are guaranteeing you this happiness kind of later down the line. So I feel as though maybe this could become more important to you a bit later on in the future. And the King of Diamonds, what's there, it is kind of saying, you know, it's quite a person who you're going to be able to look up to and admire. Okay, so maybe someone is there, but they're coming in very slowly, and that's because of your doing.